Hello and welcome. I'm Annette Reeder from thebiblicalnutritionist.com, and today it's about answering your questions, and it's all about what is the best diet for cancer. Cancer is such an important topic. It hits too many people's homes. All of us have been touched by cancer, and it's just the word that none of us want to hear. But if we can do anything in our diet to help thwart it or to help overcome it, then I'm all over it. And that's why you'll see many of my videos about cancer, because you matter to me. And we have dealt with cancer. My mom has had cancer. Other members close to me have had cancer. We know what it's like. We know what it's like to go through it. And I've shared with you my own journey about blood testing and how to watch the numbers to make sure you don't have cancer and to avoid that. I share a lot about cancer because it's a very popular topic that you need answers to. And we all do. So that's what today's all about. Now, before I get to our questions for today, first of all, I'm going to be giving away some protein. So for whoever name that I have, I'm going to share at the end of this video. And I will give you a heads up, it is a woman this time. I shouldn't have said that. Now the men are all going to turn this off. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, so this is our GBX protein. I have it pretty much every day. My husband definitely has it every day. He doesn't even want breakfast food. He only wants a smoothie. We travel with it because it just makes easy meals on the road. And so I'll put a link to it down below, and also a link to a $10 off coupon that you can grab. So anytime I can save you money, that's what I'm here for. So the winner of that is going to a person who left a review of my books on either Amazon or our website. So that's what you want to do. You want to get my books, leave a review on Amazon or my website, and then I draw from those names to pick our winner for this week. So anyone can enter. And so wait till the end and I'll share the winner with you. Now, if you'd like your question answered, please go to our Facebook group, Biblical Nutrition Academy. And when you ask to join, then I'll ask you, what question do you have for me to answer? That's how it works. Now, if you're like, Annette, I don't do Facebook. Well, I respect that. Just send us an email, info@thebiblicalnutritionist.com. And in the subject line, question for Annette. And we'll either answer it by email or we'll answer it here on these videos. Either way, it matters to us. And we try to answer every question. Sometimes we don't get to all of them, but we work really hard at trying to answer your questions. So thanks for being patient with us. All right, now let's get to today's questions. This question says, what recipes would you recommend for cancer patients? It was submitted by Ian. So my first would be smoothies, and not just because we're talking about the protein powder, but they can be filled with such great nutrients, and they're also blended well so people can drink them throughout the entire day. They can do it between treatments, in between treatments, before treatments, post-treatment, post-surgery, pre-surgery. They're extremely nutritious. So start with a liquid that you love. It could be a nut milk, no dairy unless you own the cow. Organic juice is okay, but only use a half a cup of juice unless you need to add more calories, and make the rest of it water. Add in a protein. It could be a protein powder like I mentioned here. It could be 2 tablespoons of a nut butter. Then add in frozen fruit. Blueberries are best for cancer. And then add in spinach or kale or another favorite green. Blend this up and serve it. Now, if a good protein is added, a good protein powder is added, it's going to be even more nutritious, much more so than Boost or Ensure. Those things are awful. When I worked in oncology, one of my first jobs out of school, I had to make these Ensure smoothies, and I just had to hold my breath because they smelled so bad, and I had to add tons of ice cream to get for it to taste good, and it's just like, this is gross. This is totally gross. The second recipe is my Power 5 salad. So I have links to that. I have links to smoothies. I have links to the Power 5 salad. I'll put down below in the notes. And this is just how you can have a lot of foods already prepped, and you can just kind of grab and go and mix up a different salad for every meal of the day. And you could change it up for however you're feeling. I typically don't teach to eat by feelings, but when you're going through cancer treatment, sometimes we have to, because we have taste preferences. Sometimes chemo treatments can make you have like a metal mouth or no appetite at all. So sometimes we have to be very fluid when we are choosing meals for someone in treatment. But definitely smoothies are a must. You just keep adding nutrition to them. You could even add a little bit of coconut oil to it. You could add nuts to it, seeds. Everything we can get to get good, healthy proteins and good, healthy oils in the diet, and then of course the antioxidants. So this is so important. So smoothies is number 1, and then the Power 5 salad is number 2. If you wanted a third, I have another video on how to make power meals. So I'll put links to those down below so you can grab those 3 videos. I have blogs for them as well. And that's where I would start because they're versatile and they're highly nutritious. So that's where I would start, and I hope you enjoy those. This question is, how do I manage my health with a cancer diagnosis? Submitted by Sunya. The same way you would if there was no cancer. Eat the foods God called good. Avoid every single lab experiment, no questions about it. They are not in your best interest. They never will be. Exercise daily. Fast at least 12 hours every day. Let the Lord speak to you. Sing His praises. And your cells know the sound of praise and they respond. T-cell count goes up. That's your fighters. Drink lots of water. Most importantly, we eat the foods He called good. Just like I just shared, we have smoothies, we have the Power 5 salad, we have the power meals. I'll put links to those down below. We feed our body well so it can in turn fight strong for you. It's not about a key food that turns on cancer fighting. It's about all of God's foods that He called good in the closest to His design are going to fight for you. They're going to give your body what it needs to be strong. And that's what we want. We want a strong immune system, no chemicals, no contaminants on your food, no processed food, no canned food, all real food. And then your body's going to say, okay, we can take this and we can fight. That's what you want to do. This question says, what are the foods that are anti-inflammatory and can help with cancer? Submitted by Ray. Well, inflammatory foods are always 100% going to be lab experiments. So never again eat foods that you don't know where they came from or how many people touched it. And if it was designed in a lab, then just as I answered in the previous questions that I've done here, we want to avoid it. We're looking for foods that are not processed. If there's a list of ingredients, no, we don't want that. Anything that has been processed is because the chemical structure of that food has been changed, then it's going to cause havoc in your body. So it also changes your taste preferences and it changes your ability to digest. When we're unable to digest, we now can have inflammation. Even from good healthy foods, we can have inflammation if we're unable to digest. So anyone who's going through cancer should take an enzyme tablet. Some companies, I have 2 different companies that I get enzymes from, and one's called Digest and the other one's called Digestive. Basically, it's a broad spectrum digestive enzyme. I'll put links to both companies down below and you can choose which one you want. I'll put links to those. And so when we have enzymes, we're able to now metabolize the food and then it's able to fight for us. But if we can't metabolize our food, even good healthy food can be inflammatory. So it's not just what food, it's are we able to digest the food, and that sometimes is the more important question than eat this, don't eat that. So instead of eat this, don't eat that, we want to digest this and live well. That would be a greater answer to your question. So thanks for asking this question. And I know it's important to you and you're important to me. Well, now it's time for our winner. So today we are giving away the protein. We talked about it in the video, and this person has left a review of our books, of my books, on Amazon or on our website. And I just want to say thank you for leaving a review. This is the protein powder I talk about. It could be a meal replacement for every meal. It could be a snack, whatever you need it for, if we just have to heal that gut microbiome. And so it works well for that. So the winner today is Linda Deer. So Linda, please send an email to info@thebiblicalnutritionist.com. Subject line must state winner 99. So winner 99, this is going to be for you. Just send us your address so we can ship it out to you, no cost to you. Thank you for leaving a review. And thank you to everyone for letting me serve you God's recipe for excellent health. Confident in the kitchen, say it with me, confident in your health and confident in knowing and understanding how much God loves you. He loves you with an amazing love, no matter what is going on in our world today that just seems kind of chaotic. That's okay. God is in control. He knows what's going on. He knows what's happening in your life, and He cares about you. So look to Him, get a relationship going with Him, and that will make the difference. Thanks for watching.